Alright, welcome back guys to the
Another
cast.
techies ban.
And
They really don't want to play against the tech.
I do think so too. I mean, I would ban techies against Vendetta too, right?
Have they picked it yet though on NADCL? I don't know if they have. I mean,
I
I'm
think
sure
Any
they're...
team?
it's just annoying to play against, right? Always like this hero like in the hands of a good player like Robot Vice who has at least 600 games on the hero, you know. He knows where the sneaky blind spots are. And
Yeah,
every
he's
time you
always
walk
gonna
up this
catch you
hill,
with
yeah, he's gonna catch you off guard, you know? You're gonna walk up the hill, you're gonna la-di-la-di-la, and all of a sudden you blow up, you know? So you don't really want that happening. Plus, as casters, we don't, as I said, we don't really want to watch hour-long games. You know, I got places to pee. I mean, places to be, not pee. Sorry, my bad. And pee to meet, but yeah. So similar bans coming out. Oh, the IO ban coming out. However,
they didn't ban Bane or IO last game, right?
yeah, no.
And I think they're the ones that banned the Tiny. Or wait, no, I gotta.
No, Vendetta
I gotta swap.
Yeah, about the same bans. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you guys think about this IO? I do not think that there's a IO player in Vendetta.
Is it gonna be Wyvern again? Or... Oh, Earthshaker.
First pick. Okay.
Good hero. Ogre.
Vendetta immediately snatches up the Ogre without a second thought. And what's their second hero really?
Phoenix.
Robot Vice's Phoenix. I like this.
Very
nice. Brave little Toaster this game is gonna be the Ogre player, and he can be as brave as he wants with his Stout Shield and is just tanking up all the damage. Do you think he's gonna be a bootsless support player like last game, or do you think they're gonna give some sort of farm to him?
The Ogre's
so
gonna be like raw damage taken, like 70,000 or something, remaining. I'm sure.
Okay, okay.
It could be an offlane Ogre too.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know if they've played that. I don't know. One thing I've noticed about them, their opening 2 picks are always very strong though. Like it's hard to like.
They have very strong heroes, right? I mean, the players play like very cool heroes like Phoenix on Robot Vice. They're ET, very strong lane winners, and it's impossible to go up against an ET in lane as like this slow movement speed support hero, you know, that can't deal with anything. They're gonna pick up the Centaur again. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Centaur offlane this time, but KVH was playing it one last game, right? If I'm mistaken, or was he? I think they were doing musical lanes, so I think Zizzy was playing kind of the one. And,
I think they were trying to get
KVH was playing 3. Yeah. Because I thought KVH was a 1 player, but I think Zizzy is playing the 1 on their team.
I think Zizzy is the carry.
Yeah, KVH is 3. Yeah. That would make more sense, actually. Because the farm priority was kind of going to Zizzy, although he was very poor in the first 10 minutes of the game. Shaker, Centaur, what do you guys think about this? You like it?
2 stun heroes, like pretty standard.
Yeah? Good setup for the
Centaur. They got some beefy heroes, you know. They're lots of damage too, lots of stun.
They're fighting beef with beef.
Both teams have good heroes so far.
Yep. And Ogre's just really beefy, right? And then Shaker and Centaur are both very beefy as well.
Yeah.
Isn't Phoenix really good against Centaur Shaker? Because they can never get their attacks off, I'm pretty sure. Like with Fire Spirits on them.
Dire team ban.
Yeah. His Sunray is also really good against strength heroes.
Yeah. Ember Spirit, coming out with the ban on Ember Spirit. Gunner's Ember Spirit did have a good performance last game, so maybe they're afraid of playing against that, or setting up for a mid hero of their own. Although I don't think there are many mid heroes that you want to ban Ember Spirit against, right? Like.
Dire team ban.
I feel like it's just like a comfort pick, right? And they don't want to give it to him.
Yeah. The TA ban again. Last game TA was banned last, but maybe they're trying to pick up a second hero in the second phase here, where it's kind of good against TA.
Maybe some Lina?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Like these are like the traditional gunner heroes that they're banning, right?
Alright. Oh, looks like Sammy Boy gets to pick up his Terror Blade.
Yeah. I'm wondering what they're gonna grab for Gunner. What I've seen him play like the Ember, the TA. He plays Lina. I think the last time they picked Terror Blade, they grabbed the Gunner Lina actually, and he goes like the Yule's Lens build or whatever, right? And just like plays more of like a utility Lina. Like runs around and tries to kill stuff. The team.
Yeah, I could definitely see like why the PL was banned out. Ever since the recent change where Sunder requires mana, it's kind of impossible to play PL. I mean TB against PL, right? Because you never have mana to cast your Sunder anymore. Crystal Maiden, very interesting. What do you think about this?
I'm a big fan of Crystal Maiden.
You are? What makes Crystal Maiden so good this game then? Why do you think pick it up?
I don't know. I
It's
don't
pretty
think
bad
the
this
hero's
game,
very
to be
good right
honest.
now. I like the hero a lot, but I don't think she's that good right now.
I
10
do not think Crystal
seconds
Maiden is good against Ogre whatsoever. Like
Maybe
the
they want
hero
a storm. No,
5 seconds
Aura,
remaining.
the storm.
maybe, but Storm isn't that good. I think Lina would be a good pick for Wheel here. What do you guys think? I think Lina's a strong hero against Phoenix, really good against TB. You know, doesn't really care too much about the Ogre. You know, he just hits him.
Oh, I think
Doesn't really care
Vendetta's
too
about
much
to
about
pick
Knight.
Lina though.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe.
I would have much rather had Wheel third pick Lina here, right? I think that's much better. Maybe they're trying to go for the sister play, the CM Lina.
Yeah, that's an ultimate combo right there.
Yeah, like Centaur and Earthshaker looks like they're
They're
somewhat of
cousins or
siblings.
something.
The cousins, yeah. They're just trying to make a good old family here.
Yeah. Wheels all happy times with their draft, and then
Right. And Vendetta just wants to pick heroes that their players want to play. I mean, I don't think Slayer got a chance to put in word that he wanted an ogre. They probably just picked the hero. But Robot Vice was probably like, oh yeah, hit me with that Phoenix, baby. And then Sammy Boy is definitely like, yeah, he's
Sammy doesn't
picking
even
his
have
own
to say
hero.
anything.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He's just picking his own
he's
hero.
the drafter. He's like, yeah, I want to play some Therablade. Oh, it's a pretty good hero though. Plays it pretty well too, I think.
I just want to see a fun hero, you know? Why'd they have to ban techies?
That's get out of here.
We went over here this like at the beginning of both drafts.
I just want to see
guys.
something fun and new.
Radiant team
Well,
picks.
here it is. It's Axe.
Axe. All right, it's
See,
an Axe 5.
Axe.
It's a 5 Axe and a
Offlane
3
ogre.
ogre.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
I want to see this ogre with like 10 items.
Now the Lina pick doesn't look as good, right? You know, unless it's a 5 Axe, then the Lina pick still looks fine.
They might like Zeus or something too. They need like something to hit the egg though. I think they're gonna struggle
10
killing the egg so
seconds
far.
remaining.
That's true. They need an egg hitter. I think Mirana's okay. They
5
could go back for the
seconds
Mirana
remaining.
again. Mirana does fine against all the other heroes. Like Axe, Mirana doesn't care too much for. TB, Mirana's fairly good because he always buys Maelstrom. And Phoenix, you know, Mirana just leaps and she just hits it.
You think
I
they
think
could
Mirana
Pugna
also has a
again?
lot of...
I feel like Pugna's pretty good again, actually.
Think so? I
Yeah.
really like Mirana this game, actually. They have way more setup for Mirana this time. They have the Fissure, they have the Frostbite, you know.
Dire team
A
ban.
mid Marauder or a thick... Oh,
They
they
do
grab
pick up the
three.
Lina. Alright.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, right, Lina's kind of good against Phoenix and TB, but
Yeah,
not sure how
true.
well Lina does against Axe, you know, because the Blade
Yeah.
Mill will always destroy Lina throughout the entirety of the game.
I mean, it goes
Lina will
both
always
ways
kill
though,
herself.
right? She
I mean,
gets...
sort of. She can always
gets the
use her
use,
and outplay
so.
it. Yeah, that's true. I think Mirana was fine here, too. Maybe they might still pick it last pick.
10
I don't know.
seconds
But I
remaining.
think overcommittal on the egg sometimes can lead you astray. Or,
5
like,
seconds
it's going to be, like,
remaining.
pretty bad to have 2 egg hitters.
They might need to against Axe though.
Radiant team ban.
Actually, how much do you think they
They
care
might
with
just
the
pick
egg?
Ursa.
Because there's Centaur, they can always just run away from the egg if they want.
They could just pick Ursa here, right? I mean,
Yeah, I like
On
Ursa,
wheel?
honestly. Not bad.
it really isn't. Ursa's really good against Axe and Phoenix. And an Ogre, too. Not too bad against TB either.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like the only issue is that you're kind of on a timer against the TB, right?
That's true. Eventually, his TB's gonna get to 4 or 5 items, and then you really can't deal with him whatsoever.
This pick's gonna be special. Just watch. It's gonna be something you would never even think of.
Arc Warden. Look, they banned out the Mirana, dude. I told you, Mirana's a lit hero.
Well, no, it can't be the Arc Warden because you thought of it. It has to be something else now.
Alright, let's see some Slark against the
What?
Nax.
10
I wanna see some
seconds
Slark.
remaining.
Alright?
There's no way it's gonna.
Yo, dude, I played Slark the other day. That
5
hero is
seconds remaining.
bad. I'm sorry to all the Slark lovers out there, but that hero is not the best.
Need the buff.
Yeah, it definitely needs a buff.
Yeah, next patch will be the revival of Slark. They'll name the patch
Dire
after
team
Slark,
pick.
I'm sure. Oh, I see
Spectre!
Spectre.
Vector.
That's interesting. Picking Spectre into a Terrorblade.
Yeah, isn't TB's good against Spec, right? Because you just like
Yeah, you just pummel his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you press your Q
Maybe-
button and you press Sunder.
Yeah.
maybe they
I'm-
feel like their other heroes will deal with the TB or something.
Maybe they know something that we
10
don't.
seconds
Maybe they do.
remaining.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if Wheel
Because I
loses
do
this
believe
game,
that they have,
5 seconds remaining.
they have what?
yikes, a better record in this league than us, so
That's
they
true.
should know something more than us, right?
They should. Okay, what's the last pick here, guys? From Vendetta. What is Gunner's hero? What do you think Gunner's asking for right now?
He's gonna play the X.
So, you know what? You know what the hero here is? Gunner's gonna pick up a Broodmother.
I was
Against
good,
thinking
actually.
that. It's not great, but I want to see it. Or some
I think it's
Meepo. I want to see something like interesting, you know?
I mean, if they get a Broodmother here, how would they ever deal with it? Maybe Centaur can deal
Yeah,
with
Centaur
Broodmother.
deals with it pretty
With
well.
2 stout, right? Yeah, 2 stout Centaur. Maybe that's fine.
I don't think that.
Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
You may now
Okay.
select your hero.
But doesn't Zeus have a hard time against Centaur Spectre?
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter what we think because these players obviously are better than us and they know what they're doing. So we will
They
hop in the
probably-
game and let the play speak for themselves.
They probably don't care, right? That the heroes are good against the Zeus. That's just like the hero.
Yeah,
that
they want to
is-
play and they know how to play. So they're just
They
gonna
just
stick
think
to their
it's the
guns.
best.
Yeah. I think
Isn't-
that's. I respect them for that. I think they know what they want to play, and then they just pick the heroes that they're good at. And I think that's very important in many teams. Like everyone needs to pick whatever hero that they're comfortable with instead of picking what's good. Because a lot of times, whatever's good is not something that you can play, right? So, especially Alren. Never pick this man
Damn.
Bane.
Damn. Shots fired.
Fired.
No, actually, please never pick McBain.
Oh, all right. So, for all of you watching the stream right now, it'd be very nice if you could subscribe and donate. If you have Twitch Prime, that's great too. And I heard Ninja says Twitch Prime and he immediately gets 15, 20 subs. So hoping the same thing happens here. But as you all know, 50% of your donations and your subscriptions goes to the prize pool of Season 1's league, which is the league we're playing in right now. And 50% of it goes to Season 2's league. And currently there's a 12,000 prize pool. And it'd be great because I'm eating rice and beans every day. And that extra couple of dollars could really help me out here. I might want to throw some chicken in eventually. But for now, we got to stick to chicken and beans. So
Hey man.
please support the league. Thanks.
Agreed.
We got some
The-
Pudge puking emote. Very
Oh.
nice. Very nice. Love it. It'd been
Brave
great to
little
see some
toaster.
Pudge this game.
Oh, guys, what do you guys think about this? Brave Little Toaster does not have a stout shield.
Was that the ogre?
Yeah. I don't think
I feel like
Ogre
it's a
needs that
misplay.
much regen, right? Like,
Let's see against Centaur.
Yeah, I mean, he's against 2 melee
Centaur Shaker.
heroes, so it's not that bad.
alright, guys.
30 seconds to battle.
You know, I gotta say, like, whenever I play, I'm a carry player, right? And most times, I see my support hero, you know, if he's playing Ogre, he runs in, you know, he takes a couple of trades, right? And he doesn't realize that he has absurd health regen. And he runs back in with 200 health, and he ends up dying again. And he goes, damn, I thought this hero was supposed to be tanky. Well, the hero is tanky, but you gotta just regen that health up, you know?
Damn,
So you can
shots
go back in.
fired again.
I'm
How you
just saying,
feeling, Alren?
I'm not,
Is that at me?
could be. Alright, back to the game. X secures the runes, so does Robot Vice. Radiant secured 2 runes on KVH. There's almost no way you want to ever contest the runes with Terrorblade because you don't really want to commit meta. Great play from both sides. Brave Little Toaster running in. You know, I'm just gonna call him Brave Little Toaster from now on. Slayer is just way too hard to say.
Isn't that
Let's
easy?
be honest,
I feel
it's
like
a
that's
worse
easy.
name.
No. Brave Little Toaster? It just slides off your tongue, you know? Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna body block the creeps here. I wanna watch top lane. Right. I think top lane is
But-
gonna be where it's at. The meta, we're gonna watch meta.
If we're gonna watch top lane, let's talk about the other lanes first. How do we think the bot lane's gonna go?
I think bot lane's gonna be just a bunch of trading regen, right? Because Axe is gonna Buttle Hunger you. He's gonna throw a dagger out. You know, he's gonna try to draw aggro constantly. He's gonna tango up, then heal. You know, there's almost no kill potential unless one of them messes up significantly. And I can only see CM dying here because Spectre is going to be very, very scared in lane. He's gonna have to time the auto attack here with the creep. Oh, he's gonna give it to TB.
No, we don't have to watch these lanes. I just want to talk about it.
Alright,
Alright,
mid
let's move on to
mid lane's
lane.
gonna be the leaner, right? Leaner's gonna
Alright.
win this matchup probably. It'll just be a trade farm war basically.
Yeah, I agree.
And top lane.
I
Important.
mean, Zeus has some kill potential on Lina, but it's like later.
Yeah, that's true. I think at some point the Lina is gonna have a very hard time laning, right? Because Zeus is just gonna throw thunderbolts constantly. I mean, he's already doing it.
Eventually.
He
Yeah,
hits level
already.
3, and he's already happening. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds in the game, and Gunnar is throwing thunderbolts left and right. He's got 7 CS out of the approximate 12 that he could have gotten. That's pretty good, I gotta say. Lina's only sitting at 4-0, and like just as like I said, you know, he's just gonna throw thunderbolts left and right. He's gonna drop his
bunch of
Null
mangoes,
Talisman
too.
and mango it up and do it the same thing again and again. It's gonna
What
be
are
very
your
hard
guys'
for him.
thoughts on this Lina having her shared tango in her back? He just moved it.
Alright. Because I was about to say, you better not call out someone. It's not true.
She had it in her backpack, so it had a
Yeah.
longer cooldown. What are your thoughts on that?
I usually keep
That's
it in
definitely
there.
not good.
So like,
No, you definitely do not keep it in there.
No, like I'll use the first one and then I'll swap it in right after, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll keep it in the backpack until I use the first one.
Bottom lane, Axe is just going to be cutting the creep wave. Zizzy trying to pick up his items here. He has boots and his quelling blade. I think this is a
I mean, the axe
mistake
is-
by... This got to be a mistake by Radiant, right? He blocked the hard camp, which means Zizzy cannot pull the creep camp into the hard camp.
Mad. And Axe
Axe-
is gonna cook it too. She
Exactly.
like realized she's like, I can't do shit here. I'm out.
Yeah.
Spectre's gonna get levels. He'll get haunt earlier.
Brave Little
hopefully.
Toast is in trouble here. There's a Fisher coming up in 3 seconds. Boots gets picked up by Sir Midway, aka Frugos. KVH lands the stun. And there we have it. KVH with the first blood. Sammy Boy, on the other hand, is happily farming away, saying, yes, please do die for me and pick up my items from base. Do not forget that. Thank you very much. Wait, he didn't pick up any items for him?
I mean, he only has 200 gold.
Oh, his items on a chicken, bro. Now it's just flying up to the top lane.
Brave Toaster has items on it too. More region.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
They have
I mean, at
pretty
this
clear
point, it's
here
kind of
now.
hard for Gunnar, Sammy Boy, to commit meta, right? Because the moment he commits meta, he has to worry about getting just ran at. Look, Sammy Boy's already half health. If he gets
He'll be okay
fissured
here,
into
though.
a Nova, into a stun, and double
The
edge,
courier.
he dies, right?
Hurry almost died.
What's going on here?
yeah, but the ogre is gonna be in between them, right? Like, they have to run past the ogre.
That's true.
Like, they're just
What are your
chasing
thoughts on this
around.
ogre skill build?
Ogre skill build? Ooh,
Like,
1-2-0.
I think that's like okay. I think he'll go back and max the fire blast. I think that's
With
his
no
strongest
Bloodlust? I think Bloodlust just makes TB so much stronger. Because, like, it makes up for the movement speed loss when you meta, right? So, you lose, like, move speed when you meta. And, like, it just makes up for it. It's just really strong. You just
That
hit
extra
more.
point in Ignite is a total of 16 damage difference. So it's really not worth it.
See, just like that, you know, like, I don't think this was good in any case for Dire. Because he committed meta. Alright, maybe the robot is keeping in. Definitely saved the day there. But meta going down like that, Gunnar's very low. It looks like both players in the mid lane just trade nukes for nukes. It's just a Thunderbolt going this way, a Dragon Slave going that way, and people throwing nukes in there. KVH with the stun. He's thinking about the double edge. He gets a double edge, but he dies to the Ignite.
Bounty
Wait, the
runes?
toaster getting the bounty runes? Nope, it does not. Looks like Frugos gets 1. Radiant's going to get 3 because Lokarn saved the day by picking up that 1 extra one. Lokarn's having a great game down here, by the way, in case we haven't been watching. He has 33 CS, 7 denies in comparison to the Spectre's 11. Spectre's having a very, very rough game, just like Zizzy had on the Mirana in the first game. And just as I suspected, I think this hero isn't too great against Axe in lane. I don't
Demi
think.
Boy in the top lane.
Sammy Boy is getting gone on again.
Oh.
Standard wall with the jukes. The Ukes are coming out.
Okay.
He misses the enchant totem. Derp does not have mana for another spell. KVH is cutting across. He's saying, "Get out the way, Derp!" Sunny Boy cuts the tree. Choo coming in. The Centaur's running, and the Sunny Boy's pulling out the. He hits the Crystal Nova. The sun comes out in one. He gets the double edge off. He does not get the double edge. The enchant totem finishes the job. Brave Little Toaster runs in with the 4 wards and 1 sentry in his inventory. Puts the smack on. Gets a killing spree from killing KVH. And we'll call it that. Do you think that Sammy Boy is going back to lane? Sammy Boy is going back to lane. I feel like Sammy Boy is the kind of guy who, even after dying 5 times, will return to lane. He like, I think he places a lot of importance. I mean, I would go here too, just because it's a catapult and you don't really want your tower to die. But I think he's the kind of guy who's a very... What's the word again? I have no idea what the word is, but he will return back to the top lane as long as it takes for him to get all the farm. Oren, did you speak English? What's the word here?
Stubborn.
Stubborn. Stubborn is kind of a rude word, right? But
Not really.
I'll try to phrase it a little. Easy. Alright, Derp and Frugos smoked up here. Running up, it gets revealed. KVH is trying to bait Brave Little Toaster. Brave Little Toaster puts down one of his wards and one of his sentries up in the top lane. Down in the bottom lane, X and Robot Vice dive Spectre, and Spectre having a really rough game. He has 14 CS at 7 minutes. And you know, he's definitely just counting on his team to, once he gets at 6, to be able to come back with those taunt kills, but...
I feel like this lane's going about as expected, you know, he's just trying to hit stuff.
Yeah.
That's all he wants.
Big lift, the catapult wave.
Deny, it's really big.
Oh, he doesn't get the deny. That is very unfortunate, very unfortunate. KVH dropping down low in the top lane, and just as you said, Alren, he does go back for the Fire Blast max on Ogre. Very well called out, actually. Like, it's almost as if you play a lot of Ogre games yourself.
That's my 5 player right there, boys.
I play Ogre here.
Gunner gets the Thunderbolt off on Zizzy. Zizzy is getting chased down. Zizzy is dead. He understands that he's dead now and tries to get the dispersion kill back on Robot Vice, but Gunner does not give him the second Thunderbolt. 1 is all you get, my little boy. Alright, Samurai Boy is in jungle now. He's mowing jungle. He hits him with an XG. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Damn. Sometimes you just gotta call your enemies out for their bad plays, you know?
Yeah, it's the mind game. It's getting in their head.
This is insane, guys, by the way. Brave Little Toaster is level 6 in the top lane, while KVH is level 4. This Ogre is pummeling.
Well, they like tried it, right?
I mean, they did, right?
They were splitting the XP. 3 ways.
This is one of my favorite things to do as TB. Sitting in this jungle, in triangle, this beautiful triangle, and you just farm up the storm, you know. Stack this Ancient Creep right now, as he's going to do, or not. Yeah. Alright, the Gunner uses his ult and gets the last hit. The classic kill steal. Frugos comes in with an enchant totem. Brave Little Toaster swaps his healing salve from his backpack into his inventory. He hits him with a Thunder Blast. Brave Little Toaster, is he going to live? It looks like he is. He gets the frostbite off. He does not make it. Gunner gets the last hit on Derp. No, Brave Little Toaster gets the last hit on Derp. Robot Vice dives away from Lina, but it gets hit by the Dragon Slave in the mid lane. Dizzy hiding in the trees, level 5 at 9 minutes in the game. This is a rough one. This is a very rough one. I mean, I understand that I'm saying rough constantly for the Spectre's game, but it is very rough.
Let's use it differently. Pretty well. Let's use rugged. I like
rugged
better. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not a dictionary or like a thesaurus, you know. So rough is just about as complicated as I can make it sound, or sophisticated, I guess.
We could use hard.
Hard. I love hard as well. Well, that came out wrong, guys.
Damn. Spectre's gonna get the kill? No.
Spectre does get the kill here.
Typical roll.
Alright, that's very good actually. They needed to give the kill to Spectre, but that kill on Lokarn there, it definitely gave Spectre like at least 2 creep waves here, right? And the Shrine's about to be up. ZZ is gonna push out the lane, go Shrine up, and he's gonna farm the jungle creeps.
It gets them out of his face.
Exactly. Sammy Boy's doing the exact same thing on the other side of the map, you know, farming up with his Metamorphosis. He's gonna pop another illusion here. Great plays all around.
You know, he had a rough time as Murano last game, right? But, like this game, it's like
he did.
Spectre,
Gunner gets a kill on Pizza Dad solo in the mid lane with the 2 Thunderbolts. just as I said, right? Like at some point, the Lina cannot lane here. It's going to be almost impossible for him to stay in lane just because of the damage output that Gunnar can do. He's gonna have his Aether Lens and he's gonna start zapping constantly every 6 seconds. And Lina, there's no item in the world that she can buy to allow her to sustain in this lane.
But
Agreed.
hard to harass. Come
Yeah,
on,
well,
Red.
like BKB and Refresher, but you know.
True. Zizzy going back to the bottom lane, level 6 now. He's looking, he's pinging his team. Hey guys, let's go try to find a kill. I really need to come back into this game. I'm having a rough one, you guessed it. Lita
Damn.
pushes out the middle lane. Great stuff. Gunnar's gonna be there to defend it. Or is he?
I mean, this made a
There
really
you go.
comeback on his Mirana, right? He does the same thing as Spectre.
I'm sure that's a little different, right? I think Verana definitely has
Maybe.
a better comeback mechanic. She can arrow hard camps. Ooh, they're gonna kill him. Brave Flow toasted on
He
one.
has ways back into the game, you know? Like, he has Haunt and stuff. He can get some kills.
True.
The Scolds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You get the D ward too. Very clutch. Top lane, they're trying to push it in. It's just a trade of farm, trading farm here and there. Samu, I think Dire's content with this, right? Dire has the TB. Dire's just gonna be, and then because there's gonna be a point in the game where TB just destroys Spectre with his Dragonlance Manta BKB, and Spectre's gonna have what, a Blade Mill or like a Manta at most, and that's literally all he can do. So, oh, Lokon gets caught out in the bottom lane. There's 4 heroes on him. They should definitely give this kill to Spectre. No! Beats the dad with the Laguna Blade. Wait, why did I speak like that?
It's a me with the lasagna blade.
But what's important is they did get the kill. He gets stunned up. The multicast, Robot Vice with the Zeus ult. He's gonna get the kill with the Ignite. The Fissure was not enough to protect him. Gunnar with the Thunderbolt immediately catching out the Observe rewards. Dire are just playing smarter and faster than Radiant, I think. Radiant were a little shaken up from the first game. They seem to be not working together as well as they were in the last game. The last game looked kind of close, right? Because they were just running together as 5, making all these great rotations, defending towers together, rotating much better than Dire in general, than Vendetta. But this game, it's been turned on its head. It looks like Vendetta is just getting exactly what they want. TB's farming the jungle, you know, going to have the Dragonlance in about half a minute.
They got a
Gunner's
lot
running
of
around the map.
comfort heroes too. Again,
Yeah.
for Vendetta, like, Sammy loves TB. Robot loves Phoenix, obviously. And I think we've seen Slayer play Ogre before.
Dire's top
Ah, yeah, I
tower
mean, I think
is
this is
under
one of
attack.
Slayer's, also one of his favorite support heroes, right? You know.
Dire
Oh, he
Yeah.
goes for the 3-2-1 build. Oren, what do you think about this? Not maxing Fire Blast at level 6 and going back for the Bloodlust. Do you think that was a mistake for going for the second point? He might actually just kill Zizzy here because he took the second point and then Ignite. He does! He actually gets the kill because he took the second point and Ignite. You are a genius, Oren.
Radiant's
Okay, I mean, sorry, Slayer. Sorry, wrong
Well, I
support player.
think he felt like he needed the Ignite like, in the lane, you know?
Is there any way we can poach Slayer?
Feels bad, man.
Oh, Lokarn with the Invis Rune here. Is he gonna catch him? He just throws out the Battle Hunger and says, "See you, nerd." Down bottom lane, Zeus. Wait, top lane or what? He ulted? Dude, Gunnar is just stealing kills here, left and right. He's gonna refill his bottle or what? No, Ogre's TP from the bottom lane. Never mind. There's a giant arrow being thrown on the map. It seems as though they're just running at the top lane now. KV.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what you said when you picked Zeus too, right? It's the Spectre and Centaur. Just
Yeah,
gonna run at him.
it's very hard to play Zeus when there's a Spectre and a Centaur on the other team because they just run at you. And now
is under attack.
Radiant finally got it together. This finally got through to them. He was like, "Hey guys, I need y'all to do something so my Haunt can do something." Lokarn is gonna survive
Also do
here
something.
with
Dire's middle tower
or not.
There-
Nope, he misses the LSA. Nothing happens of it. But in the meantime, though, guys, Sammy Boy is farming up a storm.
Dire's
He's just been farming, huh?
He's just been farming. He's a... Wait, hold up. I thought he would be higher net worth than this. But I think these 3 deaths have really gotten to his hero's net worth. He's only sitting at 5.5k. And the top net worth, however, is Lina with his Tranquil Boots. I would consider that a poor man's Heart of Thras. What do you guys think? So, the Tranquil Boots.
I don't think so. But hey, man, you do you.
I think I spoke too soon when I said there was no item that could deal with this. Turns out Tranquil Boots is pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I don't play mid, guys.
I'm assuming you went to just the Zeus spam, right?
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under
I don't
attack.
think
That's
there's
definitely why you went for it, I think.
I mean, I feel like you could have just went bottle, right? And then
Yeah.
farming.
KVH down in the bottom lane, pushing out the waves as soon as possible. But it doesn't matter because Sammy Boy is going to be here to catch the wave with his illusion. He's just going to goop up all this farm for himself.
going to that triangle
lane,
you were talking about.
It's going to be a 3-1-1. I really like what they're doing here. They're sending 3 heroes with high damage outputs and great team fight that can just pick anyone off. The Zeus, Phoenix, and Ogre on one lane, whereas they just give space for this Axe to farm up his Blink Dagger. And now that he has it, they're going to go smoke up together and try to get a pick off in the top lane and get the tower immediately. And while all this is happening, the Radiant cannot get a trade because Sammy Boy is here with his illusions pushing out the bottom lane, I think. Or not, never mind. But they get a call off on Lina. Lina goes down. Tranquil Boots does not help him there because auto attacks do cancel the Tranquil Boots. Brave Little Toast throws out the Seiya Ignite on them. And Sir Midway walks away while he's Radiant with his own Tranquil Boots. It seems as though Radiant really like Tranquil Boots. There are 4 Tranquil Boots on Radiant's team. the Centaur, Earthshaker, Lina, and CM all have Tranquil.
Maybe that's why their comms are so quiet. They're just filled with tranquility, you know?
That's a good point, Tives. I didn't even think about it that way. Or we may have just found out the counter to Zeus, guys. Everybody buys Tranquil Boots. Zizzy on stage gets the one off. The dagger on the Phoenix. He starts chasing somewhere. He goes to the Axe. Axe is dying to Desolate here. Lockhart is spinning. He's getting the... Okay, that
almost
was
got
very
the dunk.
close. He almost got the dunk, yeah. The egg goes off here. KVH is in a little bit of a trouble. He does have his hood and blink, but it is not enough. Gunner's gonna zap him once more. The Phoenix laser is gonna finish him off.
With the Echo Slam, hits the trees.
It does get the trees. The trees have been chopped down. Pizza Dad is here with the LFA. It hits, and he's gonna get the derp with the giant Crystal Maiden ult. I'm really wishing these support players were my support player, but you know what can you do?
Damn, dude. Yo, anyone in Twitch chat want to play some carry in the next series? We're looking for a new carry player out here.
Alright, you know, I'm just saying. But don't worry, guys. In the meantime, guess where Sammy Boy was? He was farming, guys. Oh my god, that was the easiest push in a basket. Let's be real here.
Sorry, I
And
kind of
so-
tuned you out.
And that's what he's gonna do, right? He's just gonna farm until he's like a god.
he's gonna farm till his Manta BKB, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he has queued up. He's ready to get the Manta BKB. He's gonna pound this Zizzy. You know, there's nothing Zizzy can do about this. He's just a Spectre.
Let's see what the Earthshaker has to say
Pizza
about
Dad
it.
gets caught out
He's
with his
just
Blink
Blink now.
Dagger. Yep.
Blink on Shaker, big pickup, you know? We'll see.
Rugos does have his Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Top lane, they
Maybe
spot out the Spectre, nothing comes of it. Derp Dip does place a ward down that gets spotted out immediately. The Zeus ult scouts out where the enemy team is, they know exactly where they are. KVH is pushing out the bottom lane, so there is absolutely no way Gunner gets killed here in the top lane. Derp Dip gets caught out by the laser and the axe.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I'm
Party
worried,
horns.
guys. I'm very worried for Radiant. What are they gonna do when they block us to TB with BKB?
Spectre's getting close to a Radiant, so it's
Radiant's
like...
top tower is under attack. Radiant's
You think this Radiant's gonna make that bit of a difference?
Well,
I
the
don't
thing is, once Shaker has like a big echo, you know, and she has Radiance, you know, it'll do a lot, I think.
I'm not a fan of the Radiance, to be honest.
top tower is
They're against the TB. And
Yeah,
have
What do you
a
think
bunch
is a better
of
item
squishy
here? I think
heroes.
Blade Mail's really good, right?
I think Blade Mail's good. I think just going like the Manta Diffusal Blade build after Blade Mail would be fine.
I don't know. I think he had to go for the Radiance though,
Radiance is
because
like...
he was so far behind this game that
Yeah.
He really had to go for an item that helped him
Go big or go
accelerate.
home,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
We could have
definitely
seen
go big.
some Dota
Gotta
Master
risk it all to
patent,
win it
dude.
all. Battle
Maybe
Fury.
some
Battle-
Battle
Battle
Madness?
Fury Spectre.
I don't think that build's good anymore. Why I stopped playing
Alright.
Spectre.
So
I don't
Dire
think it was
smoked
ever
up.
good.
They're walking around. Gunner zapping around, trying to find this ward. Gunner does walk through a ward, however. The Lina does spot Gunner running at him, and the smoke breaks, so he's aware, completely aware, and zips away.
Ooh,
Just
Echo.
moves up the build. KV uses his ulti. They're running in. They get the kill on Zeus. Gunner goes down. That's running and getting the Luga Blade. He gets the
They
kill
got
on Robot Vice. They get the Phoenix.
That's all their ultis.
They got Phoenix and Zeus.
They get Phoenix and Zeus. Yeah. Tip.
Alright, he doesn't do it right. You have to use like asterisks and money.
Oh, that was good for Radiant though. Those
That was
are
very good. Yeah.
much needed kills. You know, Spectre's almost got her relic now. You know, Spectre's really scary though. Like, even if TD is good against her, like, it's still a Spectre, right? Like, she
It is
gets
still
her
a
items.
Spectre.
It's gonna be. They can take the win. You know, like, they can win.
Spectre's just gonna TP up the top lane. He just goes, pings his Lina. Hey man, dog, that's my farm. KVH also still farming. He's gonna get his Ag Scepter. I think it's gonna be really important. When Spectre gets his Art, Radiance, and with the Centaur Ags, he might be strong. He might be much stronger than the Terrorblade. And the Terrorblade might not be able to out DPS him, right? Because we saw this at TI, where they had this Treant Protector and Centaur on OG, and then Anna's Spectre was literally just unkillable. Because they would just throw all these buffs on him that had damage reduction. KVH pops it all, they run in. That decides
Yeah.
the better of it, does not want to hit the egg.
Oh.
Sunny Boy on the other hand gets caught, catches the Centaur, and Zeus just finishes him off. Zizzy's very close to his relic. I mean, his Radiance here. He's
Yeah,
about 800 gold off.
I think next Echo and when he has his Radiance, that's gonna be like the fight that they have to win, right? Like they really want to win that fight.
Yeah.
With the Radiance.
I think the first Han actually getting Radiance is the most important fight as a Spectre. Because once you take that fight and you win it, it literally leads to another item, right? You get the Yasha, you get like half your card. Gunner with the Blink tries to catch him out. Terrorblade uses Meta here, gets Zerf is going to go down. He does use the Frostbite on Lokarn, but to no avail. Speaking of no avail, there are no veils on Dire.
Dude, you're so funny.
I am so funny.
How
The
close is it?
SNY is already out on Sammy Boy here. Sammy Boy really does like this SNY. He believes that the SNY just accelerates his farm much more than Manta. And you know, I can see some truth in that to some degree.
Yeah, I mean, he
Wrapping
makes it
around on
work.
bottom tier 2. Huh?
He makes it work, right? Like,
He does, yeah.
Have they lost him terribly?
Dude, this Terrorblade is gigantic! With Bloodlust and Meta, dude, if he pops BKB, this guy's gonna be 16 feet tall! Don't add me, by the way.
Gonna really hit his stride once he has his BKB in his
Yeah,
room.
exactly. He's gonna have about 100 gold, and they might just take Roshan and just run at towers with the next meta. I think that's exactly what they're gonna do.
I think they're
Gunner's
waiting
just
for the
subbing out
BKB. And then after BKB and Terrorblade, they're gonna take a Roche fight and then end the game with
Yep.
high ground Aegis.
I think Radiant is trying to make a play here with the Radiance. What do you guys think we just hop in there? Wait, never mind. We don't want to hop at the wheel, right? Because they weren't even speaking the last time.
They're all muted. I think they're using a different.
Okay. Let's hop into Vendetta's chat as soon as we see Radiant try to make a move and see what they think. Actually, let's just go right now. What do you guys think? I think they're about to fight. Let's just do something. Alright, let's go.
Let's do it.
Can't be there. I cannot be there.
Careful. They have really
I'm
good,
canceling ES Link.
Everyone else is still missing.
I
They're
cannot
all
be
here.
there. They're all here. Run.
Radiance.
Radiant comes back.
Is blunted. Yes.
If I talk, I'll come by with you guys.
Yeah, they don't have Han. I don't think
No,
they're
on the
that
way,
strong. They still
yeah.
have Echo, I believe.
I'm getting ready to go.
You ready? I'm
Yeah,
ready.
I'm walking. Alright, wait, guys, I'm walking. I'm walking.
I'm gonna ward here.
He just blinked and still got it all.
Let's go. Let's
They
go.
see it. They see it. Cancel
Frosted.
TP.
I got stunned.
I got the CM.
Got ES blink.
It's going Axe.
Yep.
He's TPing right there. Come to Roshan, guys.
Well diverted. Sometimes was like 1 HP.
I need people to.
Well, what do you think about that, guys? I mean, they
Very nice.
got the Radiance, and I think they were kind of prepared for it. They wanted to fight, but you know, the Radiance really caught them a little bit off guard, and so they decided the better of it and not to fight. But they only lost Axe in the process, and at the end of the day, they did turn around and get the kill on the Crystal Maiden and push them away, which is enough for them to get this Aegis. Oh
Yeah,
my
they also get
goodness, the
rope.
3-man call comes up from the Axe. The Spectre immediately goes down, Robot Vice is slow in the back lines. The KV just all goes off. Gunner is dead immediately too.
They got the Ogre as well.
The BKB is down from the Terrorblade, but I think it looks like Frugus is gonna go down right here. And that's
That was
it,
a
I
good
think.
play by the
Wait,
Radiant, I think. They knew
Yeah.
the meta was ending. So
They wanted to
and
take
they-
the fight as meta was ending, and at the same time the BKB was down, right? So
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this Lina build?
Yeah.
Duels Aether into
She's
E-Blade.
just trying to not die to the Terrorblade.
I think it's a very interesting build, right? Because I think at the end of the day, you really can't do anything against this Axe if you go for this damage build. Because he's eventually just going to call you and you're going to die and kill yourself, right? So, because the Axe doesn't want to call the Spectre. The Axe only has one call target, and that's you on the Lina.
Yeah, he's looking for the Lina.
Exactly.
There's also the Ghost Hunter, or the E-Blade will be nice too. 'Cause she can like save people.
They're trying to
like,
set up on
Infama.
the bottom lane on KVH and Pizza That. Pizza That just decides the better of it and just walks away. I think they might go for the kill if he goes for another wave here. Yes, I think they're going for this. He has the Aether Lens, he catches him out. He's not able to blink. He's taunts. They're trying to get the kill on this guy. He has the Blink Dagger still. He gets the Stomp off. Spectre, the Frugas gets the kill. So Zizzy is coming back, you know, he has the Radiance. He's
I
almost
think Vendetta
there.
actually wanted to fight that, but they were just too far away from Axe.
Yeah.
Like
I
Robot
think
Vice
Axe
was sitting
making
behind him.
The second wave, right? Him
Yeah,
going
yeah.
for another wave was kind of bad. So Vendetta's running in right now. Zizzy is keeping out, so is KVH. Everyone's just making full retreat. They do see Zizzy, but there is nothing there for them to cancel it.
Yeah, the Bolt.
Gunner had
barely
already used the bolt, yep. Tips Gunner on the way out as well. Frugas trying to farm up his Acceptor here. KVH does have his Acceptor, but he looks like he's trying to save for buyback here. It looks like he's trying to bait in one of these lanes, but I don't think they should be fighting in any case because they don't have Haunt on Spectre.
They're gonna force something bottom, it looks like.
Yep. Because they know that the Haunt is down, right? Because Lokarn died there.
Yeah, Earthshaker needs to be in position. Needs to hit a really good echo, I think. Or Centaur needs to set him up really well.
It's also very annoying, right? Because you can't go on this Terrorblade because he'll have Meta and BKB and Aegis. So, but at the same time, it's hard for you to hit any of the other heroes. It's almost impossible for you to hit Zeus and Axe and whatnot. The Fissure does cut him off. Semi Boy does have to make the long way around if he does want to get back. He does have the Hurricane Pike though already. He gets frostbitten up. Then LSA comes out. They're trying to be non-committal, but they do get the call on KVH. KVH is almost dead. He cannot even get his ult off. He gets dunked down. Derp is getting hit by Terrorblade. Gunner gets the kill. The Thunderbolt finishes off CM. The Echo Slash comes out from Frugas. The LSA misses because of the Yules. And Semi Boys in the backline just pounding away, hitting people with his Metamorphosis. And Gunner's gonna get vesseled up, and that's it. They lose 3 for nothing. And looks like Vendetta's gonna get power here at the very least. Pizza Dad gets stunned up. Semi Boy does have, he gets the call off. He does not have a Fissure left. Semi Boy gets locked off, but he does have to make the long way around. There's a buyback on the Lina and the Earthshaker. The Dario are gonna back off because they do not have Meta or BKBs on their Terrorblade. Very good plays, guys, by Vendetta actually. They just go in, they try to bait on the Terrorblade, and then Axe gets a great call on his Lina, and he just kills him immediately, and he buys back, and then the fight just goes well from there.
Yeah, they're playing very, very safe.
Yeah.
I feel like if they really wanted to, they could have committed and maybe taken a Rax, but it would have cost them the Aegis and maybe a few heroes.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under
I
Probably
think this
worth
is
it.
fine though. I think because
Yeah.
they will have Aegis for no, actually Aegis will be gone in 50 seconds, so they probably won't have enough time to have meta again for the next push.
It's
But
fine. They don't
anyhow,
need to.
I mean, they got the tower, they can get shrines now. Look, Sammy Boy is already on the case. He's got illusions. Frugos, however, ruins his day and keeps the shrine alive at 160 health, regening up with 5 HP regen. So that's healable damage. Unless someone goes back down there and finishes the shrine, that shrine is going to be healing up quick. It's already up to 200 as we speak.
Very nice.
He said that's almost completed his ethereal blade.
I mean, Wheel's gonna have a nice little timing here in a second where they're gonna have their Haunt and Echo Slam,
Dire's
and the Aegis is gonna be expiring, right?
Yep.
So this is they're gonna want to win this next fight.
Dizzy's still kind of far away from his Mantis style, right? So,
Yeah.
and even after he gets his Mantis style, until he's 18, he will not have the HP sustain when his Centaur dies immediately like that. You know, KVH died really fast in that fight. He got called up, and with meta just pounding on him. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Haunt comes out. Does anything goes on? Oh wait, Gunner gets caught here. They use the ult pop Centaur. A great block off by Frugos. They do catch Gunner, but now the Dire know that the Haunt is down, and look where they are, running down the mid lane.
Well, they're just gonna push up their lanes. I don't think they're gonna really commit for anything. I think they want the next Roche.
Yeah,
I think the next Roche fight is when like something big is gonna pop off.
The next Roche is kind of like, I don't know, iffy, right? It might spawn early, it might spawn late.
Yeah. If it's like a really late spawn, something might happen before, but they're gonna at least wait for like one of the earlier spawns,
Yeah,
right?
or at least for Zeus to be alive, right? Because when Zeus spawns, they have like a 30-second window or something. They
Actually,
do want to get this shrine bottom lane, because like now it's at 600 health, and they definitely just commit on this. Don't really have to commit like on every hero, but just an illusion or something should be enough to just finish him off. I think Sammy Boy should definitely play down here in the bottom lane, and you know the rest of the team can just set up in the top lane.
So he's gonna take a tower. Nice, nice.
Yep. Dizzy's coming back. He's going for the Basher after this.
I like the Basher. You just jump on Zeus and you try to kill him before he can get spells off.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's another Invis rune on Lokarn. Guys, is it just me, or does it feel like Lokarn has got at least 6 Invis runes in this game? This man has been walking around invisible for half the game, I feel like.
Yeah, what's the point of buying a Shadow Blade when it ended
Yeah.
spawns every 2 minutes?
Exactly. Why buy Shadow Blades? They're getting spotted out by this Radiant Ward here. Great vision from Radiant. Just spotting Ogre, the Sammy Boy running down bottom lane. They still don't want to commit for this shrine yet, but no, it's nothing. Gonna be a BKB on Axe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he has to get BKB. They have a Yule on Lita, right?
Yep. Dizzy's getting up there, guys. He almost has his Basher in about 1,000 gold, and you know he's gonna be kind of scary. He has enough money for a buyback too, so he can potentially throw his body here, die.
Money as well.
Turn his Radiance off?
I think it's on.
Turn it off, right?
Oh, there.
For the TB2?
So it looks like the Great Dire are ready to go in right now. There's a Phoenix Sunray. They really can't commit on him. The Glyph comes out. X gets Ethereal Blade and Lumina Blade straight up. The stun goes on Centaur. Centaur uses his ult. Sammy Boy in the
double
backline,
stomp.
pounding on people. The double stomp. The Echo Stomp comes out. It hits absolutely nothing. X gets killed off right here. Centaur is getting pounded by the Metamorphosis. He goes down, and he goes down. Dizzy's dead. He's about to die. Rainbow Poster with the stun and the ignite. Robot Vice trying to catch him here. He does have the buyback though on the other hand. Metamorphosis still running strong. There's a stun outcome from KVH.
Still
Sammy
thunder.
Boy. Is he gonna die here? He does Thunder, and KVH is gonna get caught here. The ignite is gonna be way too much for him to deal with. There is absolutely nothing they can do against this Terrorblade. This Terrorblade is an absolute beast. He's running
he's
in.
a
KVH
monster.
dies back. He does not die. This backdrop protection is on, however. He's trying to get the stun off. He does not die. This Sunray is just keeping him alive constantly. The constant regen. Ziz buys back. He's gonna run into this TB. TB is eventually going to fall. They do get the TB. That, however, is dying to one of the Radiant tiers. He is surviving at 100 health.
Lena's dead.
He gets put up. Lina is dead. He gets hit by the fire spin. Robovice gets frostbitten up by Derp. The great play right there. They do get the melee racks with this lone illusion here. Great play by Sammy Boy, getting the racks before he goes down. So let's see what happened there.
3
Both
buybacks.
teams got 1,000 gold. But there were 3 buybacks that were used on raid.
This'll come in handy.
Well,
So-
it's still mid now with, it's good.
And,
lost racks,
and melee
though, I
racks
think.
is down, right? I
If
think
they were
that's the
able to
big
save
part.
their racks, I think they were fine with that.
Yeah.
If they lost the racks, that probably not
Do
good.
you guys think that this Lina build is effective? I don't think the Lina does enough
do
damage
not.
anymore. I don't think he does enough damage to be that beneficial in these fights. He throws an LSA down, and that's about it. You know, like
I saw him throw the E-Blade on the Terror Blade. He like E-Bladed him, and then the CM like ulted, right?
Yeah.
Ulted, and it looked good, but it just wasn't enough.
I mean, that's very. I mean, that's kind of what happens, right? But like, the Terrorblade just sits there with his BKB, the Phoenix Sunray just healing him up. He doesn't really have to do anything. And now in the next fight, Gunner's gonna have his Ag Scepter, and it's gonna be even harder for anyone on the enemy team to be casting anything. You know, Fruglas needs to be on top of this. He needs to be able to hit these Echo Slams. The Echo Slam just now was just simply not good enough. He like hit a BKB
He was
Terrorblade,
off the mark a little
and maybe
bit,
he
right?
clipped. Yeah, he clipped the Ogre there a little bit, but
It still
that
does
was
the
it.
damage, but he doesn't get the aftershocks done, which was important there. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know about the Lina's build. I think it's not like it's hard to tell because the Terrorblade is so far ahead, right? Like the Lina, I think if he wants to be further ahead than this, then it'd be fine.
Alright, there's a fight starting. They go on Dizzy. Dizzy does not have a buyback here. The Metamorph is just pop to his BKB. Fruglas coming with a big Echo Slam here. It is not enough. Locard might go down here, but in the backline, Semi-Bull is just pounding away with the Dragon Lance. He gets everyone. He's just killing everyone now. The GG gets called by KVH and that's it. They just win off the back of this Terrorblade. He's just too big for them to deal with.
Yeah, he's massive.
Wow, guys. Great. Both teams, great games, actually. Semi played a great game. His Ursa in the first game with Thistle Blade really didn't make a bunch of space for his team. And the second team, he just did what he did. He just farmed up. You know? So, I think...
Yep, they had a plan. They followed through with it.
Yep. You know, although it might look kind of grim for like Gunner getting ran at constantly by the Spectre and this Centaur, I think at the end of the day, like they had this Terrorblade sitting in the backlines, like in the last fight. He literally did not have to do anything. He popped Meta and BKB and just pounded everyone. Like they couldn't do anything about that. So great games played. I mean, props to both